Nityananda, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Your Presence Heals. My name is Manitya Dugananda. As you know that about a month ago, I shared my first experience of Chaturmasya. You may ask, what is Chaturmasya? Chatu means four, Masya means months. Traditionally is in Sanatana Hindu Dharma and Vedic tradition, we spend 4 holy months to do tapas, austerity, to basically turn our energy inwards for inquiries, for self-discovery, to study about the ancient scriptures, rituals, anything that help us to understand the higher truth of existence. So in this video, I'm going to share the final part of my Chaturmasya experience, the part 2 of my Chaturmasya experience, and how this 4 months has triggered 2 major inspirations, which led me to develop solutions or give to planet Earth. Honestly, this 4 months has been an intense, joyful, rewarding, enriching experience, which I never really imagined possible. I mean, also due to this period of limited movement due to the COVID-19 restricted movement, invariably, it kind of forced me to spend a lot of time with myself at home, working from home, and spending a lot of time to explore the higher truth, whether it's reading the ancient scriptures like Brahma Sutra, Yoga Sutras, Gitas, Guru Gitas, and all the scriptures, Vinaya Tantra, which I had always wanted to read, but I didn't have time to read. This 4 months has been like having the luxury of spending time with myself to explore the ancient scriptures, as well as playing with this muscle memory, biomemory, and awakening the past birth biomemory as a yogini. And I can say that many of those things that I've learned in the past are kind of like pieced together like a jigsaw. In the past, when I do a lot of reading on yogas and all the scriptures, it's kind of like pieces. So this 4 months, when I started to look at the inspiration, the inquiry on the higher truth given, inspired by my guru, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashiva, from there I started digging, started playing with myself and doing some R&D, research and development. So I can say that these 2 inspirations during this period had led me to share something with the world. The combination of these 4 months enriching experiences. So I put together a few slides so that you can follow me as I present, because of the breadth and the depth of the knowledge, information. I feel that it is best presented through a visual so that you can follow with me, you can track along with me what I'm trying to impart in this sharing. Okay, without further ado, let's look at this slide. So very first inspiration, which I received from the Adi Yogi, Paramashiva, he revealed in Tantra. He said that we have only 4 aspects of existence: body, internal organs, intra-organs, consciousness. As you know, body, flesh, skin, bones, internal organs. In the body, we have different systems: digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, all the different systems of internal organs. Intra-organs, such as chakras, vault, ananaganda, these are basically intra-organs are the bridges which connects the physical body with consciousness. Now, last but not least, consciousness, which is the God particle in us, the Paramashiva component. So if Paramashiva revealed that we only have this 4 aspects of existence, and he also said that all diseases move from body to consciousness. However, all cures come from consciousness to body. So this was reviewed by my guru, Swamiji, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivan, in the Tantra webinar a few years back. So I was doing on this powerful cognition of how cures can come from consciousness to body. That was the inspiration. So from that inspiration, it led me to do further research on the deeper level of our existence, which come in the form of 3 bodies, shariras, and 5 coverings, koshas. As you know that we have 3 bodies. First body is the stula sharira, which is the gross body. Then the second body is the shukshma sharira, which is the subtle body or the astral body. Third body is the karana sharira, which is the causal body. These are the 3 bodies which we all have. Then we also have 5 koshas, 5 coverings or the layers. So first is annamaya kosha, the food seed. Then the pranamaya kosha, the breath layer. Manomaya kosha, the mental layer. Vijnanamaya kosha, the visualization layer. And finally, annamaya kosha, the bliss body. So these are the pancha kosha, the 5 kosha. So when I was doing this research and development, how these 3 bodies and the 5 koshas correlate and mapping them, and how one can purify these 3 bodies and the 5 koshas from consciousness by the understanding of science of Tantra given by Paramashiva. So from there, I started to map one by one, layer by layer, and also how each layer can be helped by the strong nuclear force to the different energy from macrocosm, basically the deities, representing in the form of deities, to invoke as we entangle with this deity in the microcosm, the body. So that was what I was researching. And then how, by combining sound frequency, Nada Brahma, with yoga asanas, the yoga posture, can aid one in the purification as a dynamic practice. So basically, through this whole R&D, research and development, I discover how we can heal the body, purify the body and healing the body from our deep-rooted life negative patterns such as self-denial of life, world, and our possibility. Next, how can we heal from all the wrong beliefs about self and also the hangovers from the mental and emotional traumas, as well as the frustration, the anguish we experience from unfulfilled desires. And last but not least, the physical pain memories and including the fear of death. So basically, this whole experience of inquiry from the science of Tantra led me to develop the 5 energies which we entangle, the 5 deities which represent the 5 strong nuclear forces of macrocosm, which is Brahmanda, the existence, entangling with them in the microcosm, the body. So they are Nataraja, Lord Nataraja, who is the cosmic dancer, Lord Surya, the sun, and Devi, the cosmic mother, Lord Vayu, the Lord of wind and breath, and finally, Bhuma Devi, Mother Earth. So these are the 5 strong nuclear forces which I am entangling in this program, which led to the module called the Tantra Yoga for Purification, working on the body at a very deep level, from consciousness to the gross body. So just from that inspiration from Paramashiva, whose embodied form of my guru, Swamiji, led me to discover this program, this whole science of purification, which I'm deeply grateful. Now I'm going to share with you the second inspiration which I received. As you know, some of you may know that I actually wrote my first ebook in October 2017. I released it, which is a book on cancer. The title of the book is Cancer, a Death Sentence or a Wake-up Call? You decide. Some of you may know that I'm a cancer survivor. I had stage 3 cervical cancer in 2005. I was diagnosed in 2005, and by the grace of my guru, Swamiji, he healed me completely. And this first ebook was an account of the whole healing process, how everything happened as a wake-up call for me. So that was my first book. As during this whole period of Chaturmasya, I had the inspiration to write the part 2, the second edition of this ebook, which is nothing but an account of the journey as a healer, where I'm going to share many precious life lessons which I learned over the last 3 years in giving support to 5 cancer patients in the healing, as well as helping them to transition into graceful exit by Guru's grace. So this period of learning from these people can reveal so many life lessons for humanity. And I believe that by sharing this part 2 of the book, it's going to bring so much of deeper understanding, not just about cancer, but in different aspects of life and death. So with that kind of inspiration, I'm writing now the part 2 of my ebook, which is scheduled to be released by end of this year. So this whole Chaturmasya has been an extraordinary experience for me personally. I'm forever grateful to my Guru, Swamiji, for the inspirations, as well as guiding me as I explore the higher possibilities, not only just in terms of our biomemory, but also the higher truth which I'm meant to contribute to planet Earth. So I highly recommend everyone to start Chaturmasya next year. I believe I will also continue to do Chaturmasya, because each Chaturmasya which I experience, I just feel so much of joy. It just has enriched me immensely and brings so much of deeper understanding, higher knowledge from existence. So with that, if you have any question whatsoever, feel free to write in the chat. And I'm more than delighted to share with you what I know. So with that, I would like to conclude this video. Thank you for listening. Thank you for spending the time in my channel. Nityanandam.